What's up, guys and gals of the internet? It is Logan here from The Juice. Thanks for tuning in. This is our weekly show where we like to take whatever is going on in the gaming world and hash it out for your viewing pleasure. Question of the week.
Question of the week.
Love this topic. In light of Nioh, because, as we were talking earlier, Nioh is kind of known for being really hard and it's hard boss battles. My question is, what is the hardest boss battle you've had in a game? Clark.
Okay. Well,
I liked it, Jared, and then I said Clark, so we're going to go Clark. What's your answer?
I'm kind of tweaking your question. I'm not going to say the hardest.
We can roll with it. I like it. Okay.
But I'm going to go with the most scarring.
Scarred.
Yeah.
Left you emotionally broken as a man?
It took me a while to recover.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to go with Lucifer from Dante's Inferno.
Oh my goodness, that's an infamous one.
Because
Jared, did you play that game?
Yes.
You know what we're talking about?
Yes.
Clark, you want to give us a picture, a graphic picture on what we're talking about?
Can you do it? You're a little better at that.
Got you. Okay, so basically, here's what happens. The boss fight starts, and it's like Dante's Inferno. The bottom of the hill is an ice rink, kind of, sort of. So you see Satan coming down. He has his little hoof legs, and he's coming down from behind, and you have the camera, and it lands, and it starts at his hooves, like what his heels would be, and it comes up to about his knees, and you see this man's dong just dangling like a sausage from a butcher shop.
Oh goodness!
And it's
enough.
Good
oh
God!
My
and here's my thing. Whoever designed that, they knew what they were doing.
Exactly.
You don't do that on accident. That's a purpose.
He purposely did that.
You added dong physics purposely for that. I don't know why somebody would do that.
The camera was panning up, and it just started way too early.
It's like that's not. It shouldn't be.
It's like
that was the hardest boss. No.
It was like, and then you're fighting them, and it's just there.
Yeah, you're fighting them, and then don't you? No, you don't cut it off.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. But
if he hit you with that thing, though, that could take down half the health bar.
But for sure,
it could be terrible.
Definitely. He wasn't the hardest boss, but definitely the one that kind of made me that I had to recover for a while.
Hardest boss is tough, because it's interesting because it really does depend on the game you're playing. If it's a Final Fantasy game, style game, if it's like an RPG, probably it's weird because there's debate about this boss, whether it's hard or just people suck at the game. I guess maybe I sucked, but boss named Barthandelus.
Jared, why do you suck at Dark Souls so bad? You've played everyone.
Everyone. So one of them is Final Fantasy 13, Barthandelus. That's one of them. I
thought you were saying Dark Souls.
I had two because I couldn't pick between one of them.
I thought I made myself sound stupid. You saying Final Fantasy, and I just said Dark Souls.
Barthandelus, he's this big mechanized, it's rectangular boss, and he has
fighting a box.
Kind of with faces. It has faces.
You're fighting a box with a face?
Yes.
This sounds like a horror version of a Disney show, like a Disney kid show.
I can't even really pinpoint why. It's just I feel it had so much health and I guess I was also kind of young when I was playing it. It took me weeks. Every time I got back home from school, I would just
some Final Fantasy bosses are rough. I remember playing Final Fantasy 7 and trying to beat what's it called, Emerald or whatever. Before you have the spell that you need.
Oh yeah.
It was or the item or whatever it was. I don't remember exactly. But God, that thing was stupid.
And probably the second one. This one is the hardest. Elena, Squalid Queen from Dark Souls 2.
Say that again.
Elena, I think Squalid Queen.
I thought you said Squidly Queen.
Squalid Queen. I believe that's what it's pronounced.
Is this like a tentacle woman? Ooh.
Yeah, but it's a fairly, I want to say it's an early boss. I haven't played in a while, but I distinctly remember that boss. She's just this witch woman that just has this crazy range on her attack. She's insanely fast and oh my gosh. And I don't like Dark Souls 2. I don't like that game just because of how great 1, Bloodborne, and 3 was. It just felt like a misstep in the series. Similar DMC 2 was bad compared to the others. And I already hated the game. So that added to it. So I'm
sucks now. I'm getting my
it was so difficult. It took me, I'm not exaggerating, it probably took me 3 to 4 weeks.
3 to
on
4
and off.
weeks.
I had to play other stuff.
Woo!
I couldn't.
You'd get so mad you had to put it down.
Early Dark Souls, you could grind up, but not the extent you could in Bloodborne and 3. So yeah, it's just you're at this level, do it or else.
Oh yeah.
Even if you're under leveled, too bad. And it was one of those bosses I literally had to hit wait like 20 seconds before the next hit
to go through like an animation.
So it would be like a 40-minute fight, just nonstop
bless.
with the soundtrack intense. Like it's crazy.
That would drive me up a wall.
Yeah, but that's mine.
What sucks is where you put like 30 minutes into it and then you die.
Yeah,
It's like,
but that's another thing I love.
drain.
That's one thing I love about Dark Souls, that the fights can be that long, and it's like
and you'll just
it's
die.
one of those feelings. Like it's
me
one of those
totally
feelings that you just
cool with
can't
TV.
duplicate in other games. Like it's awesome. But the man Logan himself, what is the hardest boss you've ever faced in a video game?
This game, the boss at this game, it hurt me as a child.
Oh my goodness!
So I was a wee lad
Yeah.
playing this game. Kingdom Hearts 1 on the PS2.
Mm-hmm.
You get to, I think, Destiny Island.
Yeah.
Ansem's there. You're like, oh, it's about to go down. This is the bad guy of the entire series that it's been ramping up. You got to fight this man, and he's hard, right? He ain't no joke. He ain't no pushover, but he's beatable. It took me probably like an hour or two to beat him. And as a little kid, I was like, oh, that was rough. Beat him. First phase. That was his first phase.
Yeah.
So he comes back as a second phase as even harder with more health. So you're sitting there hacking away at this dude with your keyblade, and you're like, this son of a... Because he's just throwing these dark orbs at you, and you're trying to run around and jump and do all this crazy spastic crap. And, of course, you got freaking Donald and Goofy not doing crap like always. Freaking Goofy's... Donald's derping out over there trying to heal. Oh, I can't heal because I'm dead. Like always. Jesus Christ, Donald.
And whoever created the concept of, hey, let's make multiple phases of bosses. Let's just make
you
it hard.
can die. I hate you as a person.
I mean,
I just want to let that be
the
known.
worst one recently would be probably Dark Souls 3, Prince of Lorien. That one took me forever. I'm like, finally, I get a cutscene. He just becomes 4 times bigger. Like, why do you do the things you do?
I'm just getting started.
But Kingdom Hearts, I know. I'm about to get back
Those
into
games
them,
are
but
slightly marketed, or not slightly. It's kind of like more for, I guess you could quote unquote say, for children. Why would you put a boss fight that makes you want to cut your tongue off?
I love it. I love the fact that they. I love the fact that it's so, because like I've played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, but I'm about to
2.5 on the PS4, right?
Yes, I'm about to completely replay for 3.
You played 2.
But yes, I love the fact that it's such a contrast and difficulty from like the demographic it's aimed towards. I think that's so ballsy and awesome. Like
some of the boss fights are hard. Mainly like the last boss fight in those games, and all of them are hard.
Yeah,
some are not as hard as other. Like I didn't think Xemnas at the end of 2 was as hard as Ansem at the end of 1. But that was rough. Dream Drop Distance fighting. It's a spoiler, so I'm not gonna say that was really hard. But yeah, it's like those games. The ending boss fights of those games for some reason are just so like. After you've played the first couple of them, you know, like if the first boss fight's coming, it's like, okay, I'm gonna run around this area and just kill enemies for like 4 hours to grind and boost up everything I have, get all these awesome abilities, and then you go in and it still takes you like 5 hours to beat the boss.
Yeah,
and it makes you want to punch a baby, Clark. It's so frustrating. It's like, oh, why would you do this to me, Square Enix?
Yeah,
but I love those games all the less.
That's the thing. Like, I think hard bosses are important.
Oh yeah,
I'm tired. That's why I always fall back to the Final Fantasies and like Dark Souls type games, because those are really the only games out now. I feel like have hard bosses. What other game can you think of besides Neo recently that just has tough bosses?
Yeah,
you don't get a lot of games are open world now. We're not really focused on level as much. You notice Neo is critically acclaimed. I think a big reason is probably because the fact that it is levels. There are design choices that in each
environments and really flesh them out.
And I think that's a discussion for another day. But yeah, just the idea that like I think open world games are kind of losing their flair
a little bit.
Yeah, but yeah,
I think it's just a fatigue.
Yeah, I hope Rockstar can fix that.
Oh, Rockstar.
Red Dead 2, baby. Red Dead 2, baby.
That is a discussion. We may just make a separate show
about Red
Dead.
You know what?
Discussions.
That might be coming, guys. We might be doing that soon.
That may happen.
But yeah.
Other than that, thanks for tuning in, guys. Go ahead and subscribe, comment. Tell us, what is the hardest boss fight you ever had? Because I'm kind of curious.
Any game
at all. Because I'm just curious. What boss
Mike Tyson fight out
makes you cry like a baby in a crib?
Yeah,
that's what game makes you do that?
Mike Tyson from Fight Out.
He hit you really hard.
Oh my goodness, the impression.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Catch you next time. This is The Juice. Peace.